Hello everyone, Noctem0 here, and today I want to do a bit of a discussion on Justice League. With Suicide Squad getting ready to come out, and after watching Batman vs. Superman quite a few times, I gotta say I'm really excited. Just watching the movies more and more is just getting me pumped to see what Warner Brothers is going to do next, and hopefully they can alleviate some of the mistakes that were made in Batman vs. Superman. Because to me, that was just a trial run. I'm hoping that Justice League will be fleshed out a lot better, and the stories of each character will be told a lot better too. I mean, yes, I know we all want to see everyone's individual movies, but with the way WB is handling it right now, they're fast tracking everybody just to catch up with Marvel. So I don't know if I can forgive them for that, but let's hope that in the long run it'll pay off. Now, for story-wise, I mean, I'm wondering where the story for Justice League can go. I mean, it could either be as simple as doing what Marvel did with Avengers. I mean, the way I see it is if they do have Steppenwolf, Darkseid's general, sent down, kind of like Loki, and starts to establish allies and whatnot, and attacking certain key points of the world just to get the mother boxes back. I mean, if they do that, the movie will be highly predictable. With, of course, the only tension in the movie is the fact that the League aren't exactly working well together. I personally hope it goes a different way. I mean, if we all remember Man of Steel, that oil rig that Clark was on, why was it on fire? Was it an accident? I personally think Aquaman attacked it. I'm pretty sure there's a number of people who have already said that, but I haven't heard it around, so I might as well just throw it out there. I don't see Aquaman being completely friendly. Like, let's see, is this, like, if anyone remembers the Justice League cartoon from way back in the early 2000s when they first introduced Aquaman, and he basically was attacking anyone from the surface world that got remotely close to Atlantis or was just in the underwater areas. I sound like an idiot, but because of that, like, to go off that, it might go through that kind of direction with Aquaman, where he's hostile mostly towards the surface world, especially with the world engine. I mean, they could even take little bits from Justice League War, but instead of doing that, the world engine would have had to have had a significant effect on deep sea life. I mean, you saw how in Batman vs. Superman the kryptonite was created through the terraforming. So what if whatever happened there caused some kind of climate shift for them, I guess, underwater. I know, again, I sound like a friggin' idiot. But bear with me. Something could have happened that where Aquaman took it as an act of war, not realizing what the real problem was, and maybe he invades the surface world. I mean, it would be kind of cool in a way to see Aquaman start off as an antagonist in a way, and then when Steppenwolf shows up, because there's apparently a mother box in Atlantis, from what they're saying. I mean, realizing that the entire world is threatened, not just above, but also underwater as well, it would force Aquaman to want to team up with the other heroes to save his people. It would be beneficial for him. I mean, if they do go that route where Aquaman starts out as a villain, I think that would be pretty cool. Not so much that he would be a villain throughout most of the film, just like a small segment as a misunderstanding. I mean, kind of like how Batman vs. Superman was, where it was mostly just one big misunderstanding and people were being pushed to fight each other, basically. I mean, who knows what they'll do with that. I am looking forward to seeing more of The Flash, though. I mean, The Flash TV show, that thing has been running pretty strong, and the popularity has just been soaring with that one. I've had a lot of friends who've watched Arrow who completely stopped watching it and just go to The Flash. Personally, all shows are pretty cool, and I liked all the crossover stuff. I mean, crossovers in TV is pretty freaking cool. So something like this, having an established universe, I'm loving that. But the fact that they didn't pick Grant Gustin to reprise his role in the film, I mean, I can kind of see where Zack Snyder's going with it. But I mean, the only reason I have any kind of hope for the Flash at all, not just as a character, but for Justice League and his own standalone film, is that, I don't know, I guess Urza Miller's enthusiasm is what is making me enjoy this film, or the idea of the film, so much. I mean, watching the interviews with Urza Miller, I don't know, he seems genuinely excited. I even like how he was saying how Grant Gustin's Flash and his Flash could potentially meet up. And I would like to see that, like an alternate version of Barry Allen that doesn't look like the Barry Allen we know. I mean, I'm pretty sure those are possibilities. Kind of like how, spoiler if anyone who hasn't seen the Flash season 2 all the way through with Jay Garrick being his father's doppelganger. I mean, the fact that the name jump right there, there's 100 ways they can do that. My worries, though, for Justice League is, like, Ray Fisher, who is Cyborg. I mean, I liked Cyborg from the Super Friends when I was a kid, from Teen Titans when I was in high school, and even now with the new animated films, I still love the character of Cyborg. I'm happy that they're actually going to give him his own standalone. I'm just wondering, can an unknown like Ray Fisher, is that really his name, can carry the film on his own? I mean, I know they're going to be doing a number of crossover stuff, like having the Flash come over to Cyborg's film. We'll see what happens. My only other concerns are how else are they going to, like, portray Hal Jordan. I mean, Green Lantern Corps, they didn't really say who they're bringing in, but I'm hoping it's my top 4. Guy Gardner, Hal Jordan, Kyle Rayner, and John Stewart. Kyle Rayner being my personal favorite. I don't remember which comics I read with him back then, but I just knew that he was, like I had a lot of friends who had their own Green Lantern, and he just happened to be the one that I related to the most because he drew a lot. He was an artist. I like to draw. I have my own art up in my DeviantArt account, and I like to draw. And the fact that Kyle Rayner can send anime characters to kick your ass is pretty freaking hilarious. So to me, that's what made him a very powerful Green Lantern, because his imagination was limitless. Hal Jordan, yes, inspiring, a badass character, but he also became Parallax. Kyle Rayner became Ion. That's incredible right there. And I hope that if Kyle Rayner does well enough, he might get his own standalone if they cast that character. Right now, I don't know where they can go, but I'm hoping Kyle Rayner. The Wonder Woman movie I'm not worried about, because Gal Gadot, to me, did a great job. They didn't give her too many speaking lines, though. I'm guessing because her accent's kind of heavy, but it still works. I liked that the way she portrayed her character, loving the fight, loving fighting a powerful opponent. It makes me think of Goku from Dragon Ball Z fighting opponents 10 times his strength, and he can still get excited because the fights are what keep him going. Granted, I haven't seen Super, so bear with me on that. Only other gripes I have is when, again, you've probably heard me in my previous videos about this, how Zack Snyder decided to kill off Jimmy Olsen, and I still don't know why they did that. I mean, he's Superman's buddy. There had to have been a better reason than just to kill off the character. It was stupid. You're a fucking asshole. I dragged this on a bit longer than I was hoping for. I was kind of hoping for like a 5-minute video, but I guess it just had a lot to say. So please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also check out my theories on The Joker is Rorschach, and I also have a bunch of Let's Plays. I'm also on Twitch. I'm going to try and leave those in the description below. Click on those and just, check them out. Anyway, you guys take care.